Here we go.
We got grit. We got young legs. Check. And we are.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What tonight is? It is time.
We are here
To go.
and we are live. WNBA playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why. I got to get my lip brush or something. But make sure y'all come on in and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.
Countdown crew, we'll see you at halftime. Have fun.
All right, so here we go. We about to get this thing rocking and rolling.
Looks like a party, but we focused on winning. You got a record like that? The DJ spin.
Ballers go hard all day. Winners don't cry, they play. Start the game.
What's up? What's up? What's going on, Anthony? Anthony, what's good? Anthony, what's good? What's up? What's up? Daniel, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? WNBA playoffs, man. What's going on? What's up? Yet again, Asia Clark for another championship. I don't know, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know. I don't see her beating the Connecticut Sun. I just don't see it. I don't see her beating the Connecticut Sun. All right, so we got this game rocking, man. Shout out to the people that's already in the chat. Y'all know what it is. WNBA basketball. We got the Indiana Fever with Caitlin Clark and these girls against DeWanna Bonner and Dejanay Carrington of the Connecticut Sun. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in. We're going to share this live out right now and let the people know that we are here for a great game. A great, beautiful basketball game. So come on in, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, man. We appreciate y'all. All right, so we got, remember, Marini Mabry came over from the Chicago Sky, 27 points in game one. DeWanna Bonner had 22 in game one, and Alyssa Thomas had 12 in game one against the Indiana Fever. So most improved player of the year is Dejanay Carrington. She did win the most improved player. All right, so we got Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hull, Timmy Fagenbell, and Aaliyah Boston as your five for the Indiana Fever. You got Marina Mowbray, Dejanay Carrington, DeWanna Bonner, Alyssa Thomas, and Brianna Jones as your five for all right, so here we go. In game two here, so here goes Alyssa Thomas. Thomas is going to have it. They're going to have on the black jerseys, while the Fever have on the red jerseys. Here goes Mowbray. Mowbray is going to have it here. It's going to cross. And she's going to drive her left hand, go with the right hand shot. That is no good. It's going to be rebounded by Boston here. And here comes Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark is going to bring it up. She's going to come down to pull for a three. And that three is good right off the bat. There you go. Caitlin Clark is on the board, 3-0. And here goes Thomas. Thomas is going to have it here. And here goes Bonner for her three, and that three is no good. Rebounded by Caitlin Clark. Clark is going to bring it up here. Clark is going to have it. She's going to cross, get the pick from, and she's get the pick from Boston. Give it to Boston. Boston has it, drives with her right hand, goes up, gets the layup, and the layup is no good. And that's going to be an offensive rebound by Fagabell. Fagabell has it, give it off to Hall. Hall give it up to Clark. Clark pump fakes. And here goes Clark. Clark goes with it, gives it out. Fagabell goes with the elbow shot, and that's no good. But the rebound for Aaliyah Boston, no good. And it's going to be a rebound by DeWanna Bonner and the Connecticut Sun. Here goes Mabray. Mabray brings it up on the right wing. And Mabray has going to take the pick. She's going to drive with her left, kicks it out, and give it up to Brianna Jones for the two-pointer, no good. And that's going to be another rebound by Caitlin Clark. And here comes the Indiana Fever, gives it off to Kelsey Mitchell for the layup, and that's going to be good. And that's a 5-point lead for the Indiana Fever here. 8:26 left in the first. And here goes Thomas. Thomas is going to have it here. He's going to give it off to Bonner. Bonner has it, gives it back to Thomas. Thomas gives it to Jones. Jones has it. And it's going to be a block, but they is going to call a foul. And Jones, like she's holding her shoulder there, and it looked like she's hurt. Let me fix this scoreboard real quick. All right, so here we go. Shout out to the 12 in the chat. We greatly appreciate y'all.
Meanwhile, for Connecticut, Bree Jones, who Stephanie White emphasized to
and Jones is like massaging her shoulder or collarbone there. Let's see the physicality that they have. And that physicality, oh, that looked like that hurt. I'm not gonna sit there and lie to you. That definitely looked like that hurt.
Still seemingly in some pain as she rotates it. The foul on Fagbenley, Rebecca. How about
all right, so here goes the first foul shot for Jones. And the first foul shot is good.
Well, she immediately pointed to the impact she was hoping it would have on the defensive end of the floor. And the length, not only guarding Alyssa Thomas, but we touched on it already. The length, having her hands up in the air. Well, it's one of the things.
And both foul shots is good. So it makes it a 7-5 game. I mean, 2-5 game right here. And here goes Caitlin Clark. Clark's going to have it here. She's going to dribble. She's going to cross. She's going to spin back to her right. Goes under, gets around the basket, and it's going to be deflected out. Good defense by the Sun, and it will be out of bounds, and it will be Fever's ball with 11 seconds left on the shot clock.
Because Tammy Fagbenley runs so much, it makes it harder to offensive rebound against Indiana, something Connecticut did very well.
All right, so here we go. Here goes Clark. Clark is going to have it at the top of the key here. Clark's going to pull for the three where the logo is, and that's going to be air ball, and Clark is livid right now that she did not get fouled. And it's going to be out of bounds, and it will be Connecticut Sun's ball. And DeWanna Bonner and Caitlin Clark is going at it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, she absolutely impacts the bottom of Caitlin Clark and is in her landing spot. No foul was called as Lexi Hall and Bonner now.
Lexi Hall and Bonner is getting to. I love the trash talk of women's basketball. I love the trash talk, man. I really do. I love the trash talk. But 7:44 left in the first. Here goes Thomas. Thomas is going to have it here. Give it up to Carrington. Carrington's going to butt fake, go by Aaliyah Boston with the layup, and she missed the wide open layup. Here goes Clark. Clark is going to bring it up here, and she's going to drive over to the basket. Goes up, gives it out to Fagabell. Fagabell's going to have it, gives it off to Clark. Clark's going to get double teamed, gives it back out to Fagabell with the assist. And kicks it back out. Give it to Hole for the three. And that three is no good. And this could be a physical game here. And Carrington's going to come down with the rebound. She's going to look and give it off to Bonner. Bonner is going to have it here and give it back to Carrington. Carrington's going to give it off to Jones. Jones give it up to Mabray. Mabray is going to drive over to the basket, goes up with the floater. Floater's no good. Rebounded by Clark. Clark is going to bring it up here. Clark gives it off to Mitchell. Mitchell pulls for the three in transition. That three is no good. And that's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be off of the Fever, and it will be the Suns' ball.
Let's go back to that little interaction between Caitlin Clark and DeWanna Bonner, drawing at each other a little bit.
I appreciate you always being in here and showing love. How is college treating you? College is treating me fine. But here we go, Carrington. Carrington pulls for the three. That three is no good. It's going to be rebounded by Aaliyah Boston. And here goes Here goes Hole. Hole is going to have it. Going to give it up to Clark. Clark pump fakes. She dribbles, gets it back out the hole. Hole's going to have it here, and she has it at the top of the key. She's going to try to go with her left. Good defense there by Bonner. Goes up and under for Hole. That layup is no good. Rebounded by Bonner, and Bonner's going to get it out in transition, and she's going to put the ball up, bring the ball up with 6:18 left in the first. There goes Bonner. Bonner is going to have it here. She's going to drive with her left hand, kicks it out, gives it to Mowbray for the three, and that three is no good. And the shooting is just bad right now for both teams. And Caitlin Clark's going to get it, give it up to Mitchell for her three, and that three is good for Kelsey Mitchell. All right, so here we go. And here goes Alyssa Thomas. She's going to be dribbling here. And it's 8-2 so far in this game, 8-2. And here we go. And here goes Carrington. Carrington goes with her left hand, go with the floater. Floater is good by Dejanay Carrington. And here goes Caitlin Clark with the transition to Hole. And they're up 10-4 with 5:32 left in the fourth.
With Atlanta and Jordan Canada and her ability to
Yeah, school was fine. Here goes Mowbray. Mowbray is going to have it here at the top of the key. They're going to give it off to Bonner. Bonner is going to have it here. Goes up, kicks it out to Thomas. And, to Jones, and there's going to be a foul here. And that foul's going to be on the Fever. That is great transition by Caitlin Clark.
ball down the floor. Not only to shuttle pass to Mitchell, but then to run interference in front of Bree Jones so she can't get out and contest and head always up, delivering to the player who's running ahead.
Well, how about the importance for both Clark and Mitchell, who already see one go down from...
All right, so here we go. And here goes the shot, and shot is missed. But here goes the offensive rebound, and no good. And it's going to be offensive rebound again by Dejanay Carrington. Carrington's going to have it here. She goes baseline, almost steps out of bounds, and it's going to be a layup, and that layup is no good for Alyssa Thomas. And here goes Clark. Clark is going to bring it up for the Fever, and look, steps back, go with the jump shot. Jump shot is no good, but rebound by Aaliyah Boston, and it's going to be, actually, that's Fagabell. As Fagabell put the rebound there, but like it's going to be a quick timeout here with 4:51 left. Make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, man. It's D Hopkins Sports Live. You know we are here for it, man. We are here for it. Y'all gonna leave me alone. It's like, nah, I'm only playing with y'all. What's good? Make sure y'all come through and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. I'm just sharing this live out right now. I'm just sharing the live out right now. Shout out to the 11 that's in the chat. We appreciate y'all. All right, let me go to my Discord real quick. Let's go to my Discord real quick. Hopefully, I wish y'all could have been. I wish most of y'all could come in our Discord. We really would appreciate it. 10-4, Fever surprisingly starting off hot. Sometimes you can start off hot, but doesn't mean that you actually would win the game. Yeah, they can start off hot. I agree with you there. They started shooting from the rip. They started shooting from the rip, but it's all good, though. All right, so it's shared out. It's shared out, ladies and gentlemen. And we got Holly Rowe, one of the greatest announcers to ever do it. Well, reporters to ever do it when it comes to women's sports.
That is changing everything. Kelsey Mitchell, one of the fastest players in the league, and tonight, Caitlin Clark is booking it up the floor, finding her teammates, not
Shout out to the people that's watching. We really do appreciate y'all.
Defense gets set. Their pace is causing open looks, and they're getting confidence as this early game goes on, as Caitlin continues to work the refs at every moment.
That's a trademark for her as well now. But you're right, Ollie.
See, it's crazy how they got people showing the game on YouTube. Like, that's crazy, man.
Indiana's pace doesn't just help their flow offensively, but Connecticut
But it's okay.
is a good half-court defensive team. You want to keep them out of that as much as possible.
And that's where the challenge is right now, because as we mentioned, like, they like DeWanna Bonner's length on Caitlin Clark in the quarter court, but she's getting the ball up the floor so quickly.
All right, so here we go.
Whoever's nearest to her is just trying to slow her down.
And here it comes. Here goes Marbury. Marbury gives it out to Jones. Jones is going to have it here, and it's going to be bumping and physicality down low. And it look like it's going to be a foul on the Connecticut Sun. And it like it's going to be Indiana Fever's ball with 4:41 left.
Harrington gets called for the offensive foul. And she and Clark got tied up.
Carrington's got good strength and size and can post up inside.
All right, so here we go.
Game 1 on Caitlin Clark as well.
4:35 left. And here goes Clark. Clark give it to Fagabell. Fagabell's going to have it here. And going to get it on the right wing. She tried to cross and dribbles with 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Give it to Clark. Clark gives it back to Fagabell. Fagabell's going to have it. It's going to be deflected off to Connecticut. And it's going to stay Fever ball with 14 seconds left on the clock. At the end of that game last night, Padres had to lead the entire game, and the Dodgers tried everything to come back in the 9th inning. But the Padres made a fabulous, mind-blowing triple play to clinch the playoff spot. That is crazy.
Certainly brings a rim protecting.
All right, so here we go. And here goes Mitchell. Mitchell is going to have it here with 10 seconds left on the clock. Give it to Boston. Good defense there by Alyssa Thomas. And here goes Alyssa Thomas coming on the right wing. Gets it out. Give it to Bonner. Bonner for the shot. Shot is no good. And that's going to be a rebound by Fagabell for the Fever. And Caitlin Clark is going to bring it up for the Indiana Fever here. She's on the left-hand side, but she pulled for the three. And that three is good. That three is good for the Indiana Fever. 13-4 with 3:51 left, and the Sun got to play better. But it's good defense. I'm not going to lie. It's good defense by the Indiana Fever. I'm not going to sit there and lie.
In particular on the left side, DeWanna Bonner and her length right there. Good contest.
That's a good contested shot. It's just a better shot by Caitlin Clark. Here goes Marbury. Marbury is going to have it here. Give it off to Alyssa Thomas. Alyssa Thomas has it, hands it off to Carrington. Carrington drops with the right hand, goes up, and that's going to be no good. It's going to be an offensive rebound for Jones, and Jones gets the put back, and that is good. And it puts more points on the board for this game, and that is 13-6 with 3:28 left in the first. Here comes Caitlin Clark. Good defense there by Carrington. Carrington gets it, and Hall's going to get it back off the steal. Goes up and gets the up and under, and that's going to be a foul, and that'll be 2 at the line for a hold for the Indiana Fever.
Harrington tapping her head as if to say, my mistake, I should have never passed that.
Carrington has gotten.
That's good defense there by Carrington, but she should never pass that. She knew that was her fault. She knew that was her fault.
One of the things Caitlin Clark talked to us about is Carrington felt like she was fouled on that pass. One of the things Clark talked to us about was Carrington is so good if you have a loose dribble at just stealing it, so I have to be aware at all moments when she's near me. Obviously, Carrington got the better of Clark.
All right, so here goes the first foul shot. And the first foul shot for Hall is no good.
WNBA playoff schedule coming up next. It's game 2, Minnesota hosting Phoenix. Lynx a 1-0 series lead after a riveting game 1. Friday, if there is game 3,
and the second foul shot, that second foul shot is good. So it's 14-6 with 3:18 left in this first quarter. Here goes Marbury. Marbury gives it off to Thomas. Thomas is going to back down, gives it back to Marbury. Marbury is going to take the pick from Alyssa Thomas to her right. She splits the defenders, gives it back out to Alyssa Thomas. It rolls and gets it on the layup. That layup is good for Alyssa Thomas. And here comes Caitlin Clark bringing it up as Speedy. And gives it off to Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston has it, pump fakes against the floater. Floater's no good, but she gets her own offensive rebound, and it's blocked by Brianna Jones. But here goes Hall, pulls for the 3 off the offensive rebound, and that is no good. And that is rebounded by Alyssa Thomas. Alyssa Thomas is going to bring it up, drive all the way coast to coast, goes up and gets it in. That layup is good. And it's back to a 4-point game for the Indiana Fever. And here comes Caitlin Clark with 2:33 left. Here goes Mitchell. Mitchell's going to have it. Drives with her left hand. Kicks out to Fagabell. Fagabell, good the defense there by DeWanna Bonner. And get it on the control. Give it to Hole. Hole is going to have it here. Drives with her right hand. Spins back to her left. Goes up and under. Gives it back to Clark. Clark pulls for the three. And that three is no good and is rebounded by Jones. 2:10 left in this first quarter. And here goes Bonner. Bonner is going to have it here and give it off to Thomas. Thomas is going to look. Mid-range jump shot for Thomas. The net is no good, but it's going to be a loose ball foul on Aaliyah Boston. And that's her second foul.
Indiana struggles to secure the defensive glass.
Chris's eyes looking at her bench, asking if this is one that she should challenge.
No, she grabs with the, not a lot, but grabs the left arm.
That is a loose ball foul. I'm not going to sit there and lie. That is a loose ball foul.
Hooked on the right side, but yes, Ryan, she was pulling up with her left.
So now Nalissa Smith checks in. We'll see how Smith reacts.
All right, Nalissa Smith checks in now.
A little surprised it's not Damaris Dunton. She has played so well in game one.
Make sure y'all come on there and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And here we go. And here goes Thomas. Thomas is going to drive all the way to the basket, kicks it out. Oh, Thomas has it now. I'm sorry, number 25. But Mowbray pulls for the three, and that three is good for Marina Mowbray. And here goes Caitlin Clark. Clark's going to drive with her right. Goes up. Gets the layup. Layup is blocked. Rebounded. Gets it out. Here goes Thomas. Thomas to give out to Bonner. Bonner has it. Goes with the layup, and she will be fouled. And that'll be 2 at the line for DeWanna Bonner. And it comes right back. And it's only a 1-point game for this Sun and Fever game. This is going to be a very physical game here. A very physical game.
Especially if you get caught on the look screen.
And Marina Mowbray can actually shoot that three. If you give her any type of opening, she can make that three on the go.
In pace, as soon as they corral the defensive board, they're getting it and going. And so,
Yeah, Caitlin Clark, sorry to interrupt, Rebecca, getting into it with a fan who she was going back and forth with in the front row and pointing it out to the officials. And now the officials calling on security to take a look. As Clark and Bonner have a conversation now too, and they're going at it.
Yo, Caitlin Clark and DeWanna Bonner is going back and forth again. Not let's get physical. I can't with you.
A lot of activity early in this game.
yes, there is.
There's definitely a lot of activity in this game.
Conversation with that gentleman.
1:29 left in this first quarter.
Challenging the foul call against.
So it looks like the Fever are challenging the foul call here. And let's see what the call is. So Indiana Coaches College, the play is under review.
Which would be Mitchell's second.
So that'll be Mitchell's second foul. Let's see what happens here.
Because of all the other activity, and Indiana had plenty of time to take a look and see if it's something they should challenge.
See. I mean, it's certainly not a foul on Kelsey Mitchell.
I don't know if it's a foul at all.
I agree. You will?
Well, that might be a foul, but I can see it even if they overturn this.
Perhaps.
I can see it if they can overturn this, but this is definitely. Let me see here.
Let's say that we don't know what Indiana's motivation was here.
So that might be on Hole instead of Kelsey Mitchell. So they might give that foul to Hole there.
Was one, it certainly
They might give it to her. I'm not too sure though. But this play is definitely under review.
that Indiana uses a challenge just for an incorrectly assessed foul. They had to use one early in the first. Because
That was a travel. What's going on, Taterhead? Taterhead, what's good? Thank you for tuning in and thank you for commenting in the chat. We greatly appreciate it, man. We really do.
having to use one here potentially just to get it switched to Lexi Hull, because obviously you'd rather a first on Hull than a second on Mitchell.
So we're waiting on the result here. So the play is still under review and the refs are looking at it.
Challenges because of the players that the fouls were called on. Boston in game one, and here Mitchell.
All right, let's see what the call is.
I'm going to say this is still going to be a foul, Rebecca?
It's going to be a foul, but it's not going to be a foul on Kelsey Mitchell. That's the thing that I'm trying to tell y'all. It's not going to be a foul on Kelsey Mitchell. It's going to be a foul on Hull. Hull did get her arm, but it was small contact. It wasn't that much. But let's see what the refs have to say here, because I'm just here doing the play-by-play, giving y'all my opinion.
After review, the challenge has been deemed successful. However, the defensive foul is not on Mitchell. It has been reassigned to Cole for the illegal arm-to-arm.
There we go. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, the challenge is successful, but it's not going to be on Kelsey Mitchell, but it will be on Hull for hitting her on the arm. So that is a great assessment by the WNBA refs, and they got it right. So the challenge was successful. That was a great challenge. I'm not going to lie. That was an awesome challenge.
So it's worthwhile versus Mitchell.
So now Kelsey Mitchell stays with one foul, and she doesn't have two, and jeopardizing of, benching her due to the fact that,
2 games in a row you've had to
benching her due to the fact that, things have to happen. So
incorrectly assess.
129 left.
Christie Sides is saying to the official.
So it's still going to be 2 shots for DeWanna Bonner, though, right? It's still going to be 2 shots for her.
Is Christy Sides talk to us about some of my players play better when they run hot?
All right, here goes Bonner. Bonner with the first foul shot, and that is good. Tied the game up at 14.
And you wonder, Caitlin's obviously
Not a non-running.
running hot tonight. We've seen multiple instances of frustration. But it feels
And here goes the second foul shot. And both foul shots is good. And the Connecticut Sun have their first lead of the game so far in this game. 0 field goal attempts since the 4-minute mark and a 9-0 run for the Connecticut Sun. Here goes Mitchell. Mitchell's on the right wing. She dribbles. She's going to get the pick. She's going to drive with her right hand. Goes up. Lose the basketball. Good defense there by the Sun. And Alyssa Thomas is going to bring it up here. And we're going to look like it's going to be a 3-on-3. But she drives over to the basket, gets the layup. And the layup is no good. It is going to be off by Mowbray. And Mowbray kicks it out to Fagabell. Fagabell gets it off the turnover. Gives it off to Mitchell. Mitchell is going to have it. Give it to Fagabell. Fagabell is going to have it at the top of the key. And he's going to hand it off to Hull. Hull's going to have it. And Hull's going to pump fake. Look, she's going to spin back into her left field, splits the defenders, and she's trying to find somebody to throw it to. And she got 6 seconds left on the clock. She got to give that ball up. Give it to Fagabell for the shot. And that shot is no good. Hit the back of the rim, no good. And here comes Connecticut. Connecticut swings it all the way by to Mowbray. Mowbray gives it off, and that should be a foul. In fact, Bingley, I'm saying Fagabell, but Fagabell is what her name is.
Just top side by Marina Mabry on Caitlin Clark. Not allowed.
Oh, it's Mabry. Marina Mabry. I be saying their names wrong and stuff like that. Like I say, man, I butcher names so badly. It's crazy. I butcher names so badly. And the first foul shot here for the Sun, and that one is good. It makes it a 2-point game.
in this first, but Connecticut has weathered the storm after they were ice cold to begin.
Olivia Nelson Udata.
Opportunity to gain more
So Nelson Udata is in for, I think, Brianna Jones, if I'm not mistaken.
difference in playoff experience between these
And here it goes.
with a significant advantage to Connecticut.
Second foul shot is good. It makes it 17-14. Connecticut Sun is up with 30 seconds left in this first quarter, and Caitlin Clark is going to bring it up here. Clark is going to have it at the top of the key. She's going to dribble. And here goes the pick from Mitchell. And Clark's going to go with her right. She's going to dribble. Gives it off to Mitchell. Mitchell has it. She slips. And she brings it back out. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. 13 seconds left on the game clock. Here goes the dribble. That's back. Jump shot. Jump shot's no good. It is going to be a defensive rebound for Bonner. Bonner is going to bring it up here for the Connecticut Sun. And Bonner's going to pull for the 3. And that 3 is no good. And that's going to end the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to end the first quarter. We have a score of 17-14. And Indiana Fever's 0 field goal attempts since the 4-minute mark in the first. And the Connecticut Sun right now is on a 11-0 run. They're on an 11-0 run, and we just got to the Fevers just got to keep the game close if they want to make this game interesting. They do not want to go into a drought. Right now, Caitlin Clark, 6 points, 2 of 6 from the field, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. She's getting on that pace, but she can't carry the team. She's going to need her supporting cast helping her as much as possible. But I'm going to run and get me a bottle of water. I'll be right back. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel, D. Hopkins Sports Show or D. Hopkins Sports Live. Let's get it. All right, I'm back. All right, I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back. You know, had to get a little bit more comfortable. It's not as hot. I can throw a hat on and look a little bit presentable. Look a little bit more presentable. Shout out to the 14 that's in the chat. We greatly appreciate it. We greatly appreciate everyone tuning in to a great WNBA basketball game. Make sure y'all subscribe. Sub it up. You look fine. No, not with my hair looking like this. I look a hot mess. I'm not gonna lie to you. I look a hot mess with my hair looking like this. I'm just gonna be completely honest with you. And just to let y'all know, we are doing a doubleheader, ladies and gentlemen. We are doing a doubleheader. We will be doing the Phoenix Mercury and the Minnesota Lynx game at 9:30 right after this game. So make sure y'all stay in and tune in. But shout out to the 18 that's in the chat. We greatly appreciate it. Keep pushing it. Keep thriving it. And we're gonna keep this thing rolling, man. I've been live every day this week, the last 3 days. And we'll be live all weekend. We'll be live tomorrow. I am doing Thursday Night Football, unfortunately, because there's really nothing else for me to do. I'm not doing baseball. So, yeah, because baseball's a little bit too long. And it's a little bit too late for me, in my personal opinion. So, the little thing that happened between Dejanay Carrington and Clark was that really on accident. It didn't seem, it still got beat for this game. Oh, yeah, it's a physical game. It's a physical game right now. All right, so here we go. 9:53 left in the second quarter, and the second quarter has started. And here goes Mitchell. Mitchell drives, goes with the left hand, no good. It's gonna be rebounded by the Sun. Give it up to Maybray. Maybray go and get the layup, and that is good. 19 to 14. And Clark's going to push it up, give it up the hole, and that's going to be off the hole, and it looks like it's going to be a turnover, but no, it's going to be deflected out, and it will be Fever ball with 16 seconds left on the shot clock.
You have Duntas and Smith on the floor together. Temi Fag-Benley also has 2 fouls. And now Erica Wheeler getting ready to check in for Indiana. Will she come and get Lexi Hull? Not yet.
All right, so here we go to inbounds. Give it to Clark. Clark gives back to Hull. Hull's going to have it here. She's going to drop, but I think her dribble, yeah, that's going to be another turnover for the Fever. That's just not good. That's just not good for the Fever at all. They're turning their defense into offense. Was Clark the best player? Was Clark the best player, Iowa women's basketball player? I think she was, in my opinion. 13-0 run for Connecticut here. And here goes Mabrey. Mabrey gets it. She's going to pull for the 3. And that 3 is no good, but going to be rebounded by Smith. And here goes Mitchell pulls for her three off the transition. That three is no good, but rebounded by Smith. Smith is going to have it here, gives it back to Mitchell. Mitchell's going to look, she's going to dribble, and she's going to drive and gives it back to Smith. Smith has it, give it off to Clark. Clark is going to have it here, drives with her right hand. Clark gives it off to, don't know who that is, but that's good defense there by the Connecticut Sun. And it looks like it's going to be a foul. Or it's going to be a turnover on the Indiana field. That's another turnover. And it's going to be Suns ball here with 8:48 left in the second.
It's such a better job getting back in defensive transition, picking up early.
All right, let me see who's the five that's in the game right now. All right, so here we go, and here goes the Sun. Give it to Carrington. Carrington's going to have it here. It's going to look. Drive over to the basket. Gives it off for the 3 in the corner, and that 3 is good. And 22-14. Here goes Clark. Clark go with the layup, and that layup is good by Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark gets that one to go, but Indiana has to be careful not to just do too much one-on-one and not.
And here goes the Veronica Burton for the layup, and the layup is good for Veronica Burton. And here comes Mitchell. Mitchell is going to have it here. Mitchell has it, going to give it off. And fadeaway jump shot from Dantis, that's no good. And it's going to be a defensive rebound for Carrington.
And a foul call. Erica Wheeler's had 2 possessions in a row now where she's gotten away with some contact. That one she did not.
And Erica Wheeler gets the foul there.
Again, what do we see every time Connecticut gets the basketball is trying to push and transition, get the ball up the floor.
Yeah, that's a foul on Erica Wheeler there.
Undercuts her legs there.
Yeah, she definitely cut her legs there. Not like for real, but I get where they're going at with that. So Boston, Mitchell, Clark, Dantis, and Wheeler. You got Thomas, Mayberry, Carrington, Nelson, Odada, and Burton for the Connecticut Sun. 7:51 left. Here goes Mowbray for the 3. 3 is no good, but she gets her own offensive rebound, and that's going to be a foul on Caitlin Clark. Marina Mabry, another damn rumor. The White Ray Network, Devontae Adams traded to the Eagles. I'm not worried about that. I ain't worried about that. All right, so here go the inbound, and Mabry gets the pick right here, and she gets double teamed. Oh, the physicality of this game is getting good. But Dejanay Carrington with the right-hand layup, and that is good. And it's going to be 26-16. 26-16. Here goes Mitchell. Mitchell comes off the pick, and she's going to get double-teamed. Good defense there by the Sun, but it will be a foul called. 20-2 Connecticut run here. So it's 26-16. It's a 10-point lead for the Sun.
Is an outstanding cutter when she does not have the ball in her hands there. She cut at just the right time, and then that was a spectacular pass.
Come on in and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. Shout out to the 15 people that's watching in the chat. We greatly appreciate it. Make sure y'all engage, man. Engage. All right, so here we go. Here goes the inbound. Here goes Clark. Clark is going to have it here. Clark's going to look. Pulls for the 3. 3 is no good. And it's going to be an offensive rebound for Boston. Give it to Clark. Clark is going to have it here. And she's looking. Give it off to Boston. Boston looks. Goes up. Gets the layup at the foul. And one. But no, they call it travel. And that's another turnover for the Fever. Wow.
On the previous possession, 2 over on the left side. Here, Olivia Nelson doing a shadowing Caitlin Clark. Now here, she comes over to help. Because Boston feels most of the feet around her.
All right, so 6:59 left in this second quarter. Here goes Thomas. Thomas gives it out to Odada. Odada gives it off. I think this is Burton. And gives it back out to Thomas. Thomas gives it off to Mabry. Mabry is going to have a drive, shot baseline, go with the mid-range jump shot. That is no good, but the putback is no good either by Nelson Odada. And here comes Caitlin Clark. Coming to bring it up on the right wing here. Going to get the pick from Dantis. Drives over to the basket, gets the layup, and the layup is good by Caitlin Clark. 6:28 left. There goes Nelson Odada. Odada gives it off to Thomas. And Thomas gives it off to Carrington. Carrington drives with her right hand. Give it off to Burton. Burton pulls for the three. And that three is no good. Rebounded by Aaliyah Boston. Caitlin Clark is going to bring it up, put it behind her back. And is going to throw it up to Aaliyah Boston for the layup, and that is good. Good assist there by Caitlin Clark. And here goes Burton. Burton's going to bring it back up, takes the pick from Mabry. Here goes that, oh, and no foul call, but here goes a shot by Thomas, and that is no good. But it's going to be a foul on the ground, and that might be on Dantas. And they might actually be in the penalty right now. If you're the Indiana Fever, you can be physical, but you're being a little bit too physical. And that's on both sides of the ball, too. That's for the Connecticut Sun as well. What a heck of a pass by Caitlin Clark to it, but it is a 6-point game, ladies and gentlemen. It is a 6-point game. And we appreciate everyone being here on the D Hopkins Sports Live. I am your sports commentator and your sports broadcaster, Darian of D Hopkins Sports Live. I do live play-by-play. I do live commentary of majority basketball. We do a little bit of football. We do a little bit of everything on this channel. So if this is your first time being here at the YouTube page, we highly suggest that you subscribe, hit the bell button for more live play-by-play commentary and sports broadcasting just like here. I know y'all like hearing the TV and stuff, but I want to give y'all the best experience that I can. So let's check it out, man. Let's check it out. Shout out to everyone that's in the chat, man. How y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing on this Wednesday night? Shout out, we got one more subscriber. I'll update it at the end of the stream. I will definitely update it. But how y'all doing today, man? How y'all doing? On this beautiful Wednesday night, WNBA is in the building. I'm sorry, I'm just stretching my leg. That's all. My legs do get tight really quickly. I don't know why. But it's okay, though. It's okay. All right, so we back with the game here. We have some WNBA fits that they're going to look at here. Okay, Caitlin Clark, I see your little outfit.
Getting ready for game 2, her second career playoff game, and she has been really good.
She's been efficient and had the ability to get to the rim. She's found her shot. She's made terrific passes. 10 points right now, 4 assists on the day, including that last, just the spectacular nature of that pass. Woo.
Like a fit you saw, search what you see using the Google.
All right, so here we go. If you love NFL or college, make sure you subscribe to this channel. I'm telling you, this homie is very knowledgeable. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. I'm actually going to make that. I'm gonna pin that message, man. I'm going to pin that comment just for you, bro. Pin that comment. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you.
And that is the magic of Caitlin Clark.
Well, one of the things Caitlin talked to us about today is how she and Aaliyah just love talking the game together because they both have such high basketball IQ.
All right, so here we go, and here goes Bonner. Bonner's going to give it off to Burton. Burton is going to have it here, give it off to Thomas. Thomas give it to Carrington. Carrington's going to drive, and she's going to dribble up to the top of the key. 2 seconds left. She got to go up, gets the shot, and the shot is no good, and that's going to be a turnover for the Connecticut Sun. Shot clock violation there with 5:37 left in this second quarter before we go into halftime.
Connecticut Indy would be at 7:30, and Minnesota Phoenix at 9:30. How about game 1, Minnesota Phoenix was right at
All right, so here we go. These BF fouls is being called with the F fever. Could have challenged 4 of the 9 and won them all. You got a point there. You got a point there, Blake. Absolutely, you have a point there. Because these, I mean, they're not really ticky-tacky, but they are physical, though. They are physical fouls. I'm not going to sit there and lie to you. They are physical fouls. This game is physical all the way, and it's good defense by both teams. Good defense by both teams here. So 5:17 left in the second. Thomas has it. Give it off to Bonner. Bonner hits it. Gives it off. And what a good pass there from Burton to DeWanna Bonner to Thomas. I'm sorry. There goes Mitchell. Mitchell is going to have it on the right wing. She's going to dribble, put it between her legs. Give it to Aaliyah Boston, and it's going to be a foul away from the basketball here.
Grabbing Clark, running through the lane.
And that the foul's going to be on Burton. Grabbing Clark through the lane there. But that's a good pass from DeWanna Bonner to Alyssa Thomas. Good pick and roll there.
So smart, great pass.
And she was wide open, too. But DeWanna Bonner does attract a lot of defenses. That was good about the Connecticut Sun. They move it out the basketball very well. But here goes the Fever. Here goes Clark. Clark is going to have it. Drives with her left hand. Kicks it out. Give it to Boston for the mid-range jump shot. That is no good. But an offensive rebound from Fagenball. And that's going to be a foul. And will that be 2 at the line? I'm not too sure. But they're getting down nitty-gritty. They're getting gritty right now, y'all. So it's going to be 2 shots for Boston here. 4:50 left in the second quarter. We have your score of 28-20. And Aaliyah Boston is at the foul line to make her first attempt of the game. And that first foul shot is good.
Felt like to really achieve her basketball dreams, she needed a bigger opportunity. She moved in with her aunt, who you see there repping the South Carolina Gamecocks in Massachusetts. At 12 years old, leaving mom and dad, going to a different place.
And the second foul shot is good for Aaliyah Boston, and it makes it 22-28 with 4:32 left in this half. And Burton is going to bring it up for the Sun. At the top of the key, give it to Bonner. Bonner pump fakes, drives baseline, pump fakes, goes up, gets the layup. Layup is no good. Rebounded by Aaliyah Boston. Here goes Mitchell. Mitchell pushes up, give it to Wheeler. Wheeler has it, and that's going to be a turnover for the Fever, and it will be Suns ball.
Wheeler and Fagenley not on the same page, and that is the 8th turnover from Indiana. Remember the average.
All right, so here we go. And here goes Burton. Burton is going to bring it up for the Connecticut Sun at the top of the key. They're going to run their set. Drives over to the basket. Gives them Burton. Burton's going to go. And she will be fouled. And like it's going to be 2 at the line here for Burton in the Connecticut Sun. And I think this is going to be on Caitlin Clark, if I'm not mistaken. This might be on Caitlin Clark.
Draw her second foul on.
And the second foul is on Caitlin Clark. And here goes the first foul shot for Burton. And that hits the back of the rim, and that's no good.
Stay locked in with the latest scores, real-time highlights, on-court analysis, and behind-the-scenes stories all in one. You have to give Jen Rosati in the front office.
And the second foul shot is good. It makes it 29-22.
Position. See, Ty Harris not here tonight, but able to withstand that because of.
All right, so here we go. 4:18 left, and Clark is going to bring it up for the Fever. Here goes a double pick for Fagenball in Boston, but here goes Clark. Clark gives it back to Boston. Boston's going to have it here. Here's it off to Mitchell. Mitchell has it with 6 seconds left for the shot clock. She goes drive, dribble, spins, goes up, gets the layup. And what a good move there by Kelsey Mitchell to get off with her left-hand layup. And it makes it 24-29 left in this quarter. 3:54. Kelsey Mitchell, 7 points, 3 of 7 from the field. Here was Burton. Burton gives it off to Bonner. Bonner's going to get double teamed here, and they're going to give it back. Spins, goes up with her left, and that's going to be deflected off, and it will be Sun ball, and Bonner falls to the ground.
Kelsey Mitchell is so quick and has a little handle, gets inside, the footwork to spin around, goes for a strong left hand around the much longer defender, DeWanna Bonner.
Kelsey Mitchell, a free agent to be, is not committed to anything about her plans, but could be cored by Indiana.
And the foul shot is no good by Brianna Jones. And here comes Clark. Clark is going to bring it up with 3:35. She's going to cross, looks, and And she's going to pull for the three here. And that three is no good for Caitlin Clark. Rebounded by Bonner. And Bonner is going to bring it up here for the Connecticut Sun. Gives it off to Burton. Burton's going to have it here. Give it up to Thomas. Thomas gives it back to Mabry. Mabry Mabry with the three, and that's going to be no good. But an offensive rebound from Brianna Jones here. And that look like that is going to be, and that's going to be a jump ball with Erica Wheeler there. Tell you, this game is physical, man.
Just as you said, bringing fight and toughness here, wrapping up Bree Jones. Connecticut, this arena could be one of my favorites for jump balls because they play a different song for each jump ball throughout the course of a game. So here we go.
All right, so here we go, and the Sun did win that jump ball, but here goes Bonner with the mid-range jump shot with the foul, and she'll get two at the line.
We'll send DeWanna Bonner to the line. This is what Connecticut does. They get to the line.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that is true. Connecticut does get to the line really well. She really does. They get to the line well, and
yeah, it's particularly important in this matchup or against any team that wants to get it and go.
DeWanna Bonner, one of the all-time greats in this league's history.
And Bonner in these playoffs in 81 games, 13.5 points. And the second foul shot is good. All right, so here goes Foggenbell. Foggenbell is going to have it and going to give it back off to Wheeler. Wheeler is going to have it with 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Wheeler is going to have it. Give it off to Boston. Boston looks. Fadeaway shot. And now, oh, what a good move by Aaliyah Boston there. That's a hell of a move by Aaliyah Boston. And here we go. Here goes Burton. Burton's going to bring it up and give it off to Thomas. Thomas give it to Bonner. Bonner gives it back to Thomas. Thomas give it to Mabry. Mabry has it for the mid-range jump shot, and that is good. And they come back with their own. And Wheeler with the layup there, but she will get fouled. It like it's going to be two at the, at the line for Erica Wheeler with 2:21 left in the second. And we have a timeout, ladies and gentlemen. We have a timeout. Thank y'all for coming in. We greatly, greatly appreciate it. We greatly, greatly appreciate it. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. It is the D Hopkins Sports Live for live play-by-play and reaction commentary right here for all your favorite sports games. Make sure y'all tune in, man. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have a great time. We appreciate y'all. We really do. We appreciate y'all. Shout out to the 14 that's in the chat, man. We greatly appreciate it. We greatly appreciate y'all. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. That's a fact. We are 3 away from 3.3. We are 3 subscribers away from 3.53. 3.53. We are 3 subscribers away from there. Make sure y'all turn on those notifications as well. And we will be live for the next game right after this. We'll be doing a WNBA playoffs doubleheader. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. Trust and believe. All right.
And 32nd playoff game.
Is Kawhi ever healthy, Darian? No, Kawhi is never healthy. I can't, honestly, I'm going to be honest with you, Kawhi Leonard can't stay healthy to save his life. He just can't. He never could stay healthy, dead ass. And that's the problem that I had, you know, with him.
15 assists in game one. Their numbers are a little bit down tonight, but they know what it takes to win in the playoffs. DB, a two-time WNBA champ. Alyssa Thomas has been to the finals. She has the nickname Playoff ET for a reason, and they said it best when I talked to DeWanna yesterday.
And the first foul shot for Erica Wheeler. That is good. What's going on, Goons? Goons, what's good?
But they have been on the brink of one over and over and over again. They've been to the semis at least over the last 5 seasons. They have been to the finals twice. They were minutes away from a championship in 2019.
All right, so here we go. And here goes Mabray. Mabray is going to have it with 2:13 left in this second half. I mean, in the second quarter. Give it to Thomas. Thomas give it to Burton. Burton gives it back to Thomas. Thomas is going to have it here with 9 seconds left on the shot clock. And give it to Jones. Jones going to have it on the shot, and that's a good shot from Brianna Jones.
Really good contest and defense by Aaliyah Boston.
Wheeler is giving Indiana some good minutes with Hall on the bench.
And Boston and Wheeler is going to have it, but Boston is going to have it here. And here goes Boston, drives over to the basket on Jones, and that layup is good. So the big women are the big women are actually getting it in. It's a 5-point game here. Here goes Thomas. Thomas is going to give it to Mabray. Mabray is going to get the pick, and here goes the mid-range jump shot. Shot is good for Mabray. Oh, you got a couple chicas tonight. Okay, I see you. All right, so here we go. And here goes Clark. Clark go with the floater. Floater is good by Caitlin Clark. 1:06 left in this half. And here goes Thomas. Thomas has it, give it off to Burton. Burton's going to give it off to Brianna Jones with a good pass there by Burton to get there, and it'll be 39-32 with 57 seconds left. Clark over 2 threes. I think so. I think she's over 2 threes so far. And there goes Mitchell. Mitchell go with the reverse layup, and that is no good. It's going to be rebounded by DeWanna Bonner. Bonner's going to bring it up for Thomas. Thomas is going to have it, gives it off for Burton for the layup, and the layup is good. But good defense there by the Fever. But here goes another run by the Sun. 35 seconds left in his half. Wheeler is going to bring it up for the Fever. And a foul's going to be away from the basketball, and like it's going to be on Mabray.
I mean, Connecticut in transition is deadly. They are so good when they can push the pace, and you see that right there. You're right.
They could definitely push the pace. I can agree with that.
She makes the right decisions. Beautiful bounce pass. 2 through the 2 defenders.
They playing great team ball in transition.
Last foul on Mabry.
Yes. So that is her second. Oh, no. They're going to call the foul on Bree Jones instead. Her first would have been Mabry's third.
Playoffs, baby. Bro, I want to say personally, Goons, if you bet it on our Raiders last week, I terribly apologize. Oh, wow.
Lead the way for Indiana. Connecticut leads by 7. 5-second difference, game and shot clock.
All right, so here we go. We got 17 people in the chat. 13 seconds left. Here goes Burton. Burton's going to have it here. Kicks it off the Mabray for the 3. And that 3 is no good. But the putback is no good to it. Give it off to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark give it off to Wheeler. Wheeler goes for the layup. And the layup is no good. And they're going to go into halftime with the score.
But was unable to finish, and that'll do it for the first half. Connecticut a 41-34 lead at the half in game 2 of this best-of-3 series, and somebody down for Indiana. It looks like it's Wheeler.
And Wheeler, it looked like she's down right now. And she fell like into all the cameramen and stuff.
After the missed layup, her teammates circling around her.
Hopefully she's okay. D-Hop, can you run the box score for me? Yeah, I am, but I'm waiting for this to see what happens here. Yeah, she falls into like a cameraman or something. I want to make sure that Erica Wheeler is okay.
After a couple of extra steps. Surrounded right now by Both
And I think,
personnel, coaching staff, and players.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened to Erica Wheeler. Shout out to my wife, man. Shout out to my wife with a $1.99 super chat. A $1.99 super chat from the wife. See, celebrating my first super chat on this live stream. Shout out to the wifey. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you.
The sunrise in the second quarter with China.
They do have a towel over her, so I don't know what happened there. So hopefully everything is okay with Erica Wheeler. Hopefully everything is okay with Erica Wheeler. But we have a 41-34 at halftime score, and we have a score that's been a very physical game. I'm going to sit there and be completely honest. This has been a very physical game for these two teams, and a lot of fouls has been made when it comes to this game here. But we are going to go through the box score before we go into our relaxation of the halftime. Now we're going to go with the Indiana Fever first, where the Indiana Fever are shooting 32.4% from the field, which is 12 of 37 from the field. And they are 3 of 12 from the three-point line, which is 25% from the field, which is not really good for the Indiana Fever at the end of the day. They are 7 of 8. They did miss one free throw, so that makes them 87.5%. They did have 25 rebounds in that first half, 6 assists. I think they need to move the ball a little bit more. I think there's a lot of dribbling happening with the Indiana Fever, in my personal opinion. So with me, they need to pass the ball and move it up the basketball a little bit more. 2 steals, 1 block, 6 turnovers, 11 personal fouls that give them 34 points. When you have Aaliyah Boston has 8 points and 11 rebounds. She's about to be in a double-double with that. Fagenbell has 0 points. Kelsey Mitchell, she's playing okay. She's only 3 of 9 from the field. She's 1 of 3 from the three-point line, but she does have 7 points in this game with 1 rebound. You have Hall with only 3 points. She's 1 of 4 from the field, 0 for 2 from the three-point line. And Caitlin Clark has 20 minutes she played in this game. She's 5 of 12 from the field, 2 of 7 from the three-point line. She does have 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 14 points for Caitlin Clark. You got Dantas with 5 minutes with 0 points. Smith came in and has 0 points. The only person that actually has some points on the bench for the Indiana Fever is Erica Wheeler with only 2 points. But let's go to the Connecticut Sun's box score as well. We can go there where we have the Connecticut Sun shooting 15 of 41 from the field, which is just not as great as the Indiana Fever either. So you have 36% shooting from the field. They're 2 of 11 from the three-point line. They're shooting worse than the Indiana Fever, and they're winning this game because you know why? Points in the paint and free throws. Free throws is the main thing here. They're 90% from the free throw line, 9 of 10. Then they have 20 rebounds in the first half with 12 assists. That is the biggest difference right now between the Fever and the Connecticut Sun. Only 6 assists for the Fever, 12 assists for the Connecticut Sun. 3 steals, 2 blocks, only 3 turnovers in that first half. That is really interesting stat there. 3 turnovers in that first half, but 7 personal fouls for the Connecticut Sun. 41 points that they have in this first half. We go to some quick team stats as well, because I do want to go with, fast break points. Fast break points right now, the Fever is winning that category 11-6. The Connecticut Sun, surprisingly, they like to get out in transition, surprisingly, and the Fever is getting out in transition a little bit more quicker than them. Points in the paint. 22 points in the paint for the Connecticut Sun, and that's why they're up right now. 22 points in the paint for them, 18 only for the Indiana Fever. And the largest lead that they had was 9-point lead in the beginning of that first quarter for the Indiana Fever. And now you have the largest lead for the Connecticut Sun. It was 10. So that is your quick halftime score, ladies and gentlemen. That is your quick halftime score. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back for the second half of this game. And this is going to be game 2. And this game 2 would see who will move on to the next round into the semifinals. So we will be right back right after this halftime. We see y'all in a bit. Peace. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. We are back. See, we gained 2 more subscribers. We need 3 more subscribers to get to 3.35. 3.35. That's the 3 subscribers that we need. But it's okay. It's all right. We should get it by the end of the night.
Was the Fever head coach last time they were in the playoffs?
All right, so here we go. We're back with the game here. And Caitlin Clark is going to bring it up for the Fever. Almost loses the basketball. And here goes Hull. Hull is going to have it here. And going to give it off. And no, it can keep it at the top of the key. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Here goes Hull. Hull gives it back to Clark. Clark gives it back to Hull. Hull's going to pull for the 3. And that 3 is good. And it makes it 37-41. And that was just good ball movement there by GM Jerry who? Well, Jerry Jones for the Cowboys, right? There goes Mabry. Good defense there by Kelsey Mitchell. Give it to Mabry. I keep getting it wrong. But here goes 3 seconds left on the shot clock, and she got to go up against the floater. Shot is no good, and good defense there by the Fever. Here comes Clark. Clark is going to bring it up here. He's going to drive with the right hand, goes over to the basket, gets the layup, and the layup is good by Caitlin Clark. And we have ourselves a game. It's a 2-point game. Jerry isn't a GM. He's a business person. Makes sense. Definitely makes sense. I left my head out there, y'all, but it's okay. And here goes Jones. Jones goes up with the layup, and the layup is missed. Rebounded by Boston, and Clark is going to push it up for the Indiana Fever here and give it off to Hull. Hull's going to have it, give it off to Boston. Boston gives it to Clark. That was deflected out, and no backcourt violation here, but 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Clark comes off the pick. Gives it off. Good pass by Caitlin Clark to Aaliyah Boston with the 2 there. And the Connecticut Sun is going to have to call a timeout here if we tie the tie ball game at 41. Way to come back. Way to come back and try to get back in this game here. And ball movement was the biggest thing. I said it at halftime. That ball moving without the basketball was going to be a key for the Indiana Fever to get anything going in the paint. And that's happening right now with the first timeout of the first quarter, tied at 41. Shout out to my boy Real Tagoons TV for the instrumentals. All the instrumentals is made by him. So shout out to Goons here. We appreciate you, brother. We appreciate you, brother. Thanks to everybody that's watching. We are back. We are back. Got a tie ball game at 41, ladies and gentlemen. Tie ball game at 41. And we will be doing the Phoenix Mercury and the Minnesota Lynx game right after this game, so you don't want to miss it. We're doing it right after this game, so you don't want to miss it. We definitely are in the building. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Hey, shout out to our guy Goon for the beats. I appreciate it, yup. Yeah, the beats. I mean, I know one of them is not his, but majority that's on my switchboard is his beats that he gave me for free. But Goons, I might need some new ones, man. I might need some new ones. If you still in here. Make sure y'all tap them hearts, y'all. Tap them hearts. The more people that tap the hearts, the better it is. You gotta push the algorithm. Tap them hearts, y'all. Tap all the emojis right there just like right next to the chat. Y'all should see it. That definitely pushes the algorithm to get more people to come in here. So make sure y'all tapping them hearts, tapping the 100, tapping the smiley or the laughing face. See, we got 16 people in the chat right now. It's working, I think. I think it's working. Who y'all got winning? Hashtag in the chat. Put hashtag Fever, Hashtag Sun. Who do y'all want to win this game tonight? Do y'all want the Connecticut Sun to advance, or do you want the Indiana Fever to make this a game 3? I mean, at least I'm on that. I could give Caitlin Clark. Like she really put this team in the playoffs in her first year being here. Hashtag Fever. Oh yeah, he's a Caitlin. I forgot Anthony Estrada's a Caitlin Clark fan. I totally forgot that he's a Caitlin Clark fan. But here goes the Sun. Sun's going to bring it up here. Give it to Mabry. Oh, Mabry. Mabry's going to have it here. Give it off to Thomas. Thomas give it to Bonner. Bonner's going to drive. Kicks it out. Give it to Thomas. Gives it back to Bonner. Bonner goes. Mid-range jump shot. Shot is good for DeWanna Bonner. 7:52 left in the third. Here goes Clark. He's going to get double teamed. Oh, good defense there by DJ Carrington. It's going to go all the way to the 2 and get the layup there. And then now it's 45-41. And here goes Clark. Clark is going to have it here. Give it off to Boston. Boston has it. Give it to Hull on the right wing. And hands it off to Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell has it, goes with the left, puts up, drives with her left hand, goes up, gets the layup, and the layup is good. I mean, no good there, but rebound by Aaliyah Boston. And Clark's going to push from the logo, and that is no good there. And that's going to be off of Connecticut, and it's going to be Fever ball. Random Things was good. Random Things was goody. What's up, Random Things? What's goody, my guy? All right, so here we go. Here goes Mabry. Mabry gives it off to Jones. Jones go with the right-hand layup, but it's good defense there by Aaliyah Boston. Boston is going to bring it up, give it off to Clark. Clark give it off to Hull. Hull is going to have it here, give it to Boston. Boston goes up, gets it in. That's going to be a travel on Aaliyah Boston, and it's going to be a turnover for Indiana. Who you going for? It doesn't matter to me. I'm an Aces fan. It doesn't matter to me. I'm an Aces fan. I'm worried about my Aces playing New York. I mean, whoever come out this side of the bracket is fine with me. As long as my Aces come out, I don't care who we play. You know, I don't care who we play, you know. But here goes Bonner. Bonner has it. And gives it off with the mid-range jump shot. Shot is no good. Rebounded by Clark. Clark is going to bring it up here with 6:35 left in the third. Here goes Clark, goes in. That's just a bad breakdown in defense. It's a bad breakdown. Aces walked through the first round. They sure did. Well, not really. I can say that last game last night was pretty good for the Aces. And here goes Mabry. Mabry has to give up to Bonner. Bonner give it to Burton. Burton is going to have, Carrington. Carrington gives it up to Bonner. Bonner spins back to the right. Goes up. She gets triple team. Kicks it back out to Jones for the mid-range jump shot, and that is good. Right now, the Sun is playing inside out, but here goes Clark. Clark's going to push it up. Give it to Mitchell. Give it off to Fagabell. Fagabell's going to have it here. Give it off to Hull. Hull is going to have it. Give it to Boston. All 5 players has touched the basketball. Here goes Mitchell. Mitchell's going to drive with her right hand. Goes up, and she will be fouled. Not like that might be on the floor.
2 shots coming for Kelsey Mitchell.
2 shots are coming for Kelsey Mitchell here. I thought she didn't attempt a shot. I thought that foul was going to be on the floor. I really thought that foul was going to be on the floor here. So game 1 for Caitlin Clark in this game. In this series, she only had 11 points in the first game. And here goes the inbound and give it off to Clark. Clark is going to have it. Looks, pump fakes, give it off to Fagabell. Boston gives it back to Clark. Boston has it again. Give it to Mitchell. Mitchell got a look. She steps back for the 3. And that 3 is clutch for Kelsey Mitchell. 46-47, it's a 1-point game, and here goes Mabry. Mabry is going to go under the basket here, gets it kicked out, give it to Thomas. Thomas has it here, and that's going to be no foul call, but give it off the Hole. Hole goes with the layup, and the layup is good, and the Indiana Fever does take the lead, and it's a 1-point lead for the Indiana Fever. First lead since 14-13, the largest deficit was 10. Here goes Mabry. Mabry has it, looks, kicks it out. Give it to Thomas. Thomas pulls for the shot. Shot is good for Alyssa Thomas. And now it is 49-48, a 1-point lead for the Connecticut Sun. Here goes Boston. Boston give it off to Mitchell. And here goes the three for Kelsey Mitchell. And that three is no good, but it's going to be a rebound by Aaliyah Boston. And it's going to be a loose ball foul. Turnovers, can't finish down low or hit a layup, miss open uncontested threes, questionable coaching decisions, and no bench production, just another Fever game. What's going on, John Gibson? John Gibson, thank you so much for tuning in. We greatly appreciate you. I love your take on that because it is non-contested, but at the same time, they're playing a little bit better going into this third quarter. I'm not going to lie. They're moving a lot without the basketball. They're doing a lot of pick and rolls. Here goes Boston. She pump fakes. She looks. And she give it off the hole. Hole gets the pick here. Drives over to the basket. It's going to be blocked by Mabry, and it's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be Fever ball. What's up, Darian? Let's go, Fever. What's up, Chad? Chad, what's good?
And she had been doing that in game one, and here you see Mabry just getting her hands on the ball. Have to have a quick one.
So 4:31 left in this third quarter, and we have a one-point game, 49-48. And a foul is going to be away from the ball, and the foul is going to be on Kelsey Mitchell. And that's going to be her second, and it's going to be Sun ball here.
With 3 fouls is Mabry.
Yeah, she just pushed her down. She just puts Burton down. That's a clear foul. That is definitely a clear foul. But make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. Here goes Thomas. Thomas is going to have it handed off to Mabry. Mabry gives it back to Thomas off the pick and roll. Gets the layup, and the layup is good. Good ball movement there for the Connecticut Sun. 51-48, 4:13 left in the third. And here goes Clark. Clark steps back for the three. Three is no good. Rebounded by the Sun. Here goes Mabry. Mabry's going to run her offense, run her set, and she's going to get the pick here from Thomas. And Mabry drops to the basket, give it to Thomas. Thomas give it off to Oduda. Oduda has it with the shot. Shot is good for Nelson Oduda there. And the lead is back to 5 for Connecticut here. And they gave it, actually they gave it to the Fever, surprisingly. They should have gave that to Connecticut. It should be 55-48. Then here goes Clark. Clark with the shot. Okay, so it should be 55-50. That's what it should be. It should be 55-50. It should be a 5-point game right now. But Clark is 20 points and gives it off, and that's going to be a foul on Burt. A foul is going to be on, I think that's Clark, if I'm not mistaken, on Hole. But Burton will go to the line for 2.
Was a little bit of a force. This last one, a good shot, got a defender on her hip. You kind of feel like she's trying to take this thing over.
I got the Fever red jersey of Caitlin Clark, but they're interesting about those jerseys. They have different years on them. What you mean they have different years on them? Like, is it like they showing like the years that the Fever been around? Like, it's like a history thing? I just want to make sure because honestly, I'm not going to lie. That's the one thing I don't own is a WNBA jersey. I used to back in the day when Kim Perrott played for the Houston Comets back in the day, and I owned that jersey, and I bought that jersey once. I knew she passed away, so God bless her soul, Kim Perrott. And that's going to be a block for Marina Mabry. And here goes Thomas. Thomas going to have it here. Give it up to Mabry. Mabry pulls for the 3, and that 3 is no good. And that's going to be a rebound by the Indiana Fever. And Boston is going to bring it up here. Shout out to the 20 people that's in the chat right now. Make sure y'all tapping them hearts. And here goes Mitchell for the high 3, and that hits the top of the backboard, and that's going to be a turnover for the Fever, and it will be out of bounds, and it will be the Connecticut Sun's ball.
Pick up Caitlin Clark from the second she touches the basketball. That's what Burton did there. All over Caitlin blowing his, I mean,
That's a foul. I'm sorry. They should have called that. That's a foul, but they're letting them play. It's the WNBA playoffs. It's the WNBA playoffs, and here goes Burton. Burton gets the pick. And gives it off to Thomas. Thomas gets the shot, and the shot is good for Alyssa Thomas. And it's a 7-point game for the Connecticut Sun, and here comes the Fever. Fever is going to have it here. And an offensive foul has been called on the Indiana Fever here. Another turnover, and here comes the run for the Connecticut Sun.
As Indiana, who just had a brief lead, now gathers, trying to find their poise.
They got to keep their composure here.
Yeah. Right foot just hitting.
All right, so here we go. Here goes Burton. Burton comes off the pick. and give it off to Thomas. Thomas has to give it off to Bonner. Bonner want to give it to Nelson Odada and gives it off to Burton. Give it to Nelson Odada, and that's going to be out of bounds, a turnover, and it will be Fever ball. That's a good defensive turnover that the Fever needed with 2 minutes going into the third. If I'm the Fever right now, you need to go on a run. If I'm the Fever right now, you definitely need to go on a run. All right, so we had another timeout here. So make sure y'all come on in and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. This is D Hopkins Sports Live. Shout out to all the subscribers that have subscribed to the YouTube page. If this is your first time being at our YouTube page, we highly suggest that y'all subscribe. Hit that bell button for live play-by-plays and commentary. We really do appreciate it, man. If we are one subscriber away from 3.53, one subscriber away from 3.53. I'm just here to see Clark lose and cry like a little girl. Oh my God, Anthony, yo. Anthony, you're so wrong for that. Anthony, you're so wrong for that. That goes crazy. That goes crazy, Anthony. Don't do that. Yo, Anthony is such a troll. It's crazy, man. It's crazy how he's such a troll. I don't understand it. That goes crazy, but second rookie in WNBA playoff history with 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists.
Pretty good company. Her favorite player growing up, Maya Moore, the other. Trying to will her team to a game 3. Her and Aaliyah Boston have been terrific. Boston 10 points.
All right, so here we go. 1:56 left in this third quarter. And Mitchell has to give up the Boston. Boston has it with the quick 2, and that's good. Feed Boston. If I'm the Fever, you're feeding Aaliyah Boston in the post. That's all day long. That is all day long. Here goes Mabry, give it up to Bonner. Bonner's going to have it, give it up to Thomas. Thomas gives it back to Bonner. Bonner looks, gives it back to Thomas again. And Bonner's going to pull for the 3. And that 3's no good, but an offensive rebound for Burton. And it's blocked by Caitlin Clark. And that's going to be good defense there. And it will stay here with 12 seconds left on the shot clock.
Burton has done so much on both ends of the floor. And then here the guard gets in.
Good job, Caitlin Clark.
Nice save and block.
All right, so here goes the inbound. Give it to Mabry. Mabry has it. And Alyssa Thomas. And Alyssa Thomas over Fagenbell, and that's going to be 2 points there for Alyssa Thomas. 59-52, 1:14 left in the third. Oh, what a good move by Caitlin Clark to get Burton off her feet and get to the basket, but she misses the layup, and she gets it out of transition. Here goes Burton. Burton goes, it's going to be blocked by Aaliyah Boston, and it's saved. Good hustle there by Aaliyah Boston. Gets it out to Fagenbell. Fagenbell's going to have it here. And going to give it off to Boston. Boston give it to Hall. Hall pulls for the 3, and that 3 is an air ball, and that's going to be a rebound by Bonner. 40 seconds left. Here goes Thomas. 61. Actually, right now, this is about to be 61 right here because I'm a little bit behind of the national televised game. And here goes Thomas. Thomas looks. She backs down. Fadeaway shot. And that's going to be good. And it makes it 21.6 seconds left. 61-52. The lead is back to 9. And that's going to be the end of the first here because Boston tried to give it off to Clark. And Clark got to give it off to Hall for the corner 3. And that 3 is no good, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. End of the third quarter, and we have ourselves a little bit of a game here. Shout out to the 19 people that's in the chat. We greatly appreciate it, man. We will be live all week, so make sure y'all are here for the D Hopkins Sports Live. We are one subscriber away from 3.53 subscribers, 3.53 subscribers. So make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. We are at the end of the third quarter, going into the fourth. This is a competitive game, and hopefully the Mercury and the Lynx is just as competitive as this game as well, because we're going to be doing that doubleheader. We sure is. We're going to be doing that doubleheader, so we appreciate everyone coming in. We'll be doing Thursday Night Football tomorrow. We got the Cowboys and the New York Giants, an NFC East matchup that I'm looking forward to. Well, I'm not really looking forward to it because I really don't care for Thursday Night Football, but I'd rather do Thursday Night Football than do baseball, honestly. Baseball is too long and it starts too late, in my opinion. Only time I can really do a baseball game, and I'm going to be completely honest with y'all, I could do a baseball game if it's during the day. Like, if the game starts at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, sure, and it's my day off, I would do it. Because after I'm done, I know I can chill for the rest of the day. Now, with baseball starting at like 6, 7 o'clock, I'll be done by like 11 or 12 o'clock, and then boom, I'll be tired as hell. So no, baseball is too damn long. Even with the pitch clock, it's still long. It doesn't matter. Shout out to the 12 that's in the chat. We really appreciate y'all. The most we had in here was 20 in the chat. We gonna get it rocking though. Yeah, this is why we have people that have larger channels that's doing the play-by-play like me, but you do have a lot of channels that's actually showing the game as well. Which, I mean, if they got permission from YouTube to do that, then that's fine. Yo, what's up with the new channel? The new channel is the All NFL channel. I'll be live on there tomorrow, and I will be live on here tomorrow for Thursday Night Football. But it's going to be all NFL related. All NFL related. NFL and college football, I'm sorry. NFL and college football related. So actually I have a few new channels, honestly. So I have this channel. I have the Touchdown Talk with Darian, which is all college football and NFL, and I have a Tennessee Vols channel called Vol Nation Podcast. That's gonna be all Tennessee Vols sports, not just football, but as of right now, football is the popular thing. So that's why I have that channel. But yeah, I have 3 channels. Well, Nothing But Raider Podcast is my 3rd channel, but I mean my 4th channel. But I'm not doing any more channels after that. I got 4 YouTube channels. I'm good. And that's going to be almost a turnover by the Indiana Fever here. But we are in the 4th quarter.
And the official's going to discuss it. Going to hit the shoulder of Carrington.
And like it's going to be off the shoulders of Carrington.
The players, and none of the Indiana Fever players went to go save the ball because they saw it go off Connecticut.
By the way, in game 1, Indiana was just 6 for 28 from 3. Remember, this team led the W in three-point percentage.
All right, so here we go. Here goes the inbound. And they're going to give it off, and I think that's Smith that has it. She got to throw it up, and she almost made that too. And it's going to be a rebound for Connecticut here, and here goes Mabry. Mabry's going to have it and gives it off to Thomas. Thomas gives it back to Mabry. Mabry with the mid-range, but that's going to be a foul on Hole, and that's going to be 2 shots at the line for Marina Mabry.
We'll shoot 2.
The balanced scoring for Connecticut has been such a positive sign today.
We look at the roster.
All right, so 9:09 left in this 4th quarter, and Marina Mabry that got traded from the Chicago Sky to be a part of this Connecticut Sun team. It was the first foul shot, and that foul shot is good.
Taking a look at the upcoming WNBA playoff schedule coming up next on ESPN Phoenix, Minnesota Game 2. Friday, if there are Game 3s.
All right, so coming up next, we will be doing the Phoenix Mercury and the Minnesota Lynx right after this game is over. And both foul shots is good. It makes it 63 to 54. 63 to 54. And here goes Clark. Clark's going to have it here, give it off to Hole. Hole, give it to Mitchell. Mitchell's going to have it here. She's going to give it off to Fagabell. Fagabell's going to drop to the basket, gets the layup, and that layup with her right hand is good. .8:45 left in this third, 54 to 63. And what a good play there, but it's going to be blocked by the Indiana Fever. And here comes Clark. Clark is going to push it up and try to see to get the Fever back in and give it to Fagabell. Fagabell gives it off the, and here goes Mitchell for the 3. And the 3 is good here, and it's 57 to 63. Here goes Burton. Burton gives it off. It's a Mabry, and Mabry missed the 3, and it's going to be rebounded by the Fever. Here comes Caitlin Clark. Clark gives it off to Mitchell. Mitchell goes up, and she got that's like 3 seconds in the lane, but that's going to be a turnover by the Fever. Gets it up to Mabry. Mabry's going to have it, and she's going to try to reset here. Good way to get back with defense if you're Caitlin Clark. Here goes Thomas. Thomas goes up. She gets the layup, and the layup is good with the foul and 1. The foul and 1 for Alyssa Thomas, and she will get the 3-point play here. That was a strong layup by Alyssa Thomas. That is a strong layup by her.
Only 6 points on the day. She was so vital to their Game 1 win.
Thomas has been fantastic.
And here goes the 3-point play, and that is complete. And it makes it 67 to 59.
Avery, 11 points, 6 assists.
Alyssa Thomas, 19 points for her in this game. There goes Fagabell. Fagabell with the backdoor cut and gets the layup, and the layup is good. For Dantes. Dantes, that was right there for her to get the layup on the backdoor cut. Good pass to get the big girls involved. And all right, here goes Tarazi. Here goes Burton. I'm sorry. Burton has it, dropped it off to Bonner. Bonner gets the layup, and the layup is good for DeWanna Bonner. 7:16 left in the 4th. Here goes Dantes. Dantes give it off the Hole. Hole is going to have it here. Give it off to Mitchell. Mitchell gives it off to Fagabell. Fagabell is going to have it. She's going to get the ISO. She's going back down on Alyssa Thomas. She's going to look. Good defense there. 7 seconds left on the clock. She's going to back down. She's going to turn left. And good defense there by the Sun. 2 seconds left on the clock, and nothing is there. They all standing around letting her try to see what she's going to do. But I love the physicality of women's basketball, man. Love the physicality here.
Alyssa Thomas, you don't want anyone on an island with Alyssa Thomas because she's going to win that battle.
68 to 59. Here goes Thomas. Thomas give it to Bonner. Bonner pump fakes. Gets the pick from Burton. Shoots the 3 from Bonner, and that is no good. Rebounded by a Hole. Here goes Caitlin Clark. Is going to bring it up here. She's going to have to take over if she want to help. Oh, that's going to be an offensive foul. But here we go off to Dantes. Dantes pull for the 3, and that is no good, but give it off to Mitchell. Mitchell's going to have it here. Jab steps. Goes baseline. Give it up to Fagabell. Fagabell has it. Give it up to Dantes. Dantes goes with the fadeaway shot, and that is good. Makes it 61 to 68.
Going forward for this team, they need to get more from their bench, so they're...
There goes Bonner. Bonner is going to have the top of the key. Gets the pick from Mabry. Mabry pump fakes. Give it up to Thomas. Thomas goes up, and that's going to be a turnover for the Sun. And here comes Caitlin Clark. Give it up to Mitchell for the layup, And the layup is good for Kelsey Mitchell. In 63-68, and the Fever are fighting. The Fever is fighting, ladies and gentlemen. 5:59 left in this fourth quarter, 68-63. Woo! We got ourselves a game, ladies and gentlemen. We got ourselves a game, ladies and gentlemen. Women's basketball is here. I'm sorry to say. Women's basketball is here. And I've been a big advocate for women's basketball for a long time. Oh, man. Shout out to y'all, man. We got like 6 minutes left in this game. It's going to be a great game, man. It's going to be a great ending. A great ending. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. It's going to be a great ending. And see, the thing about certain content creators on YouTube, right? They only do the games because it's Caitlin Clark. I do WNBA because I advocate for women's basketball. So every game of the WNBA playoffs I will be doing. Because the WNBA is just not Caitlin Clark. We still have the MVP in the playoffs, and that's my girl, Asia Wilson. But I bet you a lot of these content creators just live for this play-by-play right now, and if Caitlin Clark loses, you won't see them do another WNBA live stream. Because they're there for Caitlin Clark. They're not there for the sport. That's the difference between me and a lot of other content creators. I actually care for the WNBA just as well I do for the NBA. It doesn't change a bit. Doesn't change at all. And that's a fact. All these channels coming up now, they want to do WNBA live streams. Please. That was not doing WNBA live streams 3 to 4 years ago. Stop the cat. Like, really, stop the cat.
Kelsey Mitchell have not sat. Have combined for 35 points. Tennis.
Babe, Sexy Lexi is about to be at 3,000 subs. Crazy. That goes crazy. All right, so we back with the game here. 5:55 left in the fourth, 68-63. Thomas gets the pick. He gets it off on the pick and roll, spins, and gives it to Mabry. Mabry has to get it, gets it off, and that's going to be a foul. And a foul's going to be called on Hole or Caitlin Clark. I'm not too sure who that foul's going to be on.
Let's check in with Holly Ruff.
This is by far the best we have seen Olivia Nelson-Ododa play in a playoff setting like this. She has been huge off the bench. The pace has been so...
Shout out to the 17 in the chat. Make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We greatly appreciate y'all. Shout out to the 16 that's in the chat.
She told me that she got more confidence, more physicality playing in China this season. She's added about 10 pounds to her frame, and that is all showing up now.
Nelson-Ododa
Connecticut Sun.
is in for Brianna Jones. I know Brianna Jones been dealing with that shoulder injury, but Nelson-Ododa will go to the line for two.
The impact that she's had on this game defensively, she's been on the help side. She's just taken up space. She's done the right things. She's run the floor, as Holly referenced. Just really, really good, solid minutes for Olivia.
And look, we know single...
And the first foul shot for Nelson-Ododa is good.
And perhaps can fool you, but in this game, it feels accurate when you see Lexi Hall having a little
And the second foul shot is good, and it makes it 73 to 65. I mean 70 to 65.
And it's felt that way.
Yes, the best of any player on the floor tonight.
And here goes Clark. Clark's going to drop to the back, to step back, gets the 2-point shot, and that's how they got the 65 points.
For Caitlin Clark, who has
22 points for Caitlin Clark in this game. 22 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. Here goes Bonner. Bonner is going to have it here. Give it off to Thomas. Thomas has it, hands it off to Mabry. Mabry looks, goes with the mid-range jump shot, hits the front of the rim, no good. Rebound by Clark. Clark is going to bring it up here, and she brings it on the left wing on the logo. Clark's going to dribble. Good defense by Mabry there. And she's going to look. And she almost loses the basketball. She drives with her right hand. Goes up. Kicks it out. Give it to Hole. Hole's going to have it. Give it to Pregame for the 3, and that is good. And now the Indiana Fever is down 2 with 4:46 left in this fourth quarter. The Fever is trying not to go home tonight. They were trying to force a game 3. And here goes the Sun. Sun's going to have it, give it off to Thomas. Thomas has, she's been hot off way. And that floater's no good, and rebounded by Fagenbell. And here come the Indiana Fever. Here we go. And the crowd is getting involved. We got the Fever fans in here as well. And here goes Clark. Clark is going to have it here. 7 seconds. Give it to Boston. Give it to Fagenbell for the... Oh! And Bonner goes down hard. And hopefully that... Was she in the act of shooting is the question. Good job. Thank God she came down and nothing was like nothing serious with that. Oh, she almost fell on the back of her. She fell on the back of her head. Ah, that's going to leave. Ooh. Well, I'm happy that she fell like on her shoulder and not all the way on her head. All right, here goes the inbound and give it off to Boston. Boston's going to have it here, give it off to Clark. Clark's going to have it. She's going to drive with her left hand, steps back, pulls for the 3, and the 3 is good for Caitlin Clark. And now the Indiana Fever has 1 point lead with 3:50 left, a 12-2 run for the Indiana Fever in the last 3 minutes. Here goes Mabry. Mabry has it. Give it to Thomas. And Bonner is going to have it. Bonner has it with 6 seconds left on the clock. And that's going to be a foul called on Hole. The momentum with the sidestep in the shot. Jesus Christ, what a game. What? That's a big shot for Caitlin Clark. And here goes Mabry for her 3, and that 3 is good for Marina Mabry. And now it's a 2-point game for the Connecticut Sun. Clark gives it to Boston. Boston gives it off to Hole. Hole gives it up to Clark. Clark comes for another 3, and that 3's no good. Hit the back of the rim. Rebound. Give it off to Boston. Boston gives it to Fagenbell, and Fagenbell has it in as a tie ball game at 73. We got the 20 people in the chat. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We're coming down to the wire with 3 minutes left in this game. And here goes Bonner. Bonner drives. She looks. Mid-range jump shot. Shot is no good. It is going to be rebounded, but good hustle there by Burton. It is going to be off. It's going to be off for the Sun, and it will be Fever ball. Oh, my God, what a game that we're having right now. And a timeout is called with 2:54 left. Oh, my God. This game turned out to be so good. This game turned out to be so good. This is why I love doing basketball. Jesus Christ, these games be so good. My God. Women's basketball is here, man. If y'all tell me women's basketball is boring to watch, I don't know if y'all on crack or smoking whatever. I don't know what y'all doing. But y'all smoking meth or something. Something ain't right if y'all really think that women's basketball is boring. Shout out to the people in the chat, man. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We got a great game on our hands. Will the Indiana Fever force a Game 3, or will the Connecticut Sun move on to the semifinals? You'll get all that play-by-play action right here on D Hopkins Sports Live. Absolutely. I was waiting for Philadelphia. I was waiting for Philadelphia to get a WNBA team. So I'm still going to be an Aces fan, but I'm going to love my Philadelphia WNBA team when that happens. Caitlin Clark with clutch threes. Back to Marina Mabry. You know, in the trade from the Chicago Sky to the Sun, a clutch three. This is what the fourth quarter, this is what it's all about. You don't want to go home. You want to keep your season going. And this is what I love about the game of basketball, no matter if it's men or women. They're going to grind it out. They're going to grind it out. If I don't start the second stream on time, that's absolutely fine. Because right now we got 3 minutes left, and you know we got a bunch of timeouts and stuff. So that game might not even start on time, you know, for the live stream. Every time I do Indiana Fever and Connecticut Sun, I get the best games, man. First rookie in WNBA playoff history with 25 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists. In the last 12 months, playing in front of 55,000 people at Iowa a year ago. And she's the all-time leading scorer in NCAA history. She beat LSU and Angel Reese, and she was the #1 overall pick for the Indiana Fever, and she brought the league by storm, and that's why she's Rookie of the Year. I mean, I would love to have Angel Reese be that, but hey, I give Caitlin Clark her respect. She is getting my respect more and more every time I see this woman play.
It continues again this September.
It certainly does, and she has had some big moments here in this game.
She is made for these moments. She is made for these moments, but it's now we have it at 75-73. I don't know what happened, but the scoreboard is faster than the actual game. And that's going to be Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston has it, and that's going to be a floater. And now Aaliyah Boston, and now it's tied at 75. Let's see what happened. It's tied at 75. Here goes Thomas. Thomas is going to have it here, and she's going to dribble. Give it off to Bonner. Bonner goes, and she gets the layup with the no foul and one there. But now it's a tie ball game at 75. But now it seems like the Indiana Fever has scored their 2 points. So now it's 77-75. And here goes Clark. Clark is going to have it here. Clark's going to look and gives it off to Fagenbell. Fagenbell give it off to Boston. Boston's wide open, and that's why it's 77-75. But let's see what the Connecticut Sun just did, because now it's 78-77. So here we go. We have 26 people in the chat. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Here goes Bonner. Bonner pulls for the 3, and that 3 is good. What a game, ladies and gentlemen. What a game. 78-77, 143 left. And here comes Clark. Clark drives, gets it up, and she's going to throw it to Fagenbell. Fagenbell's going to have it here. Give it off to Clark. Clark's going to have it with 5 seconds left on the clock. She looks. Good defense there by Mabry. And it's going to be Alabama with 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Indiana has 3 timeouts. Connecticut has 2 timeouts left in this quarter.
And Indiana will take a timeout.
And Indiana will take a timeout, so now both teams have 2 timeouts left with 1:28 left. Who will advance or who will keep their season alive here? Who will keep their season alive here? Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's go. My God, beautiful. Just beautiful, just beautiful. We need 1 more subscriber to get to 3.35. 1 more subscriber, 1 more to get to 3.35. Let's go. I can't change it because for some reason I gotta screenshot this and stuff like that. Facts. Subscribe, y'all. Thank you, wifey. Appreciate it. But y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know what it is. It's gonna be a great game. It's coming down to the wire. That's why I love doing these WNBA games, man. Especially in the playoffs. 25 points for the Fever, 17 for the Sun, 11 of 15 in the fourth quarter for the Indiana Fever, 3 of 7 for the Indiana Fever as well.
Caitlin Clark has been terrific. 25 points, 8 assists, 6 rebounds. Leah Boston, 16 and 18. Huge shots from DeWanna over the last couple of possessions. Connecticut by 1 and only 2 on the shot clock here for Indiana.
Only 2 on the shot clock today. So I see why the Fever called a timeout, because they wanted to draw up a play with 2 seconds left on the shot clock. And you have Hull being the inbounder for the Indiana Fever. And you want to give it off, and that's going to be a turnover on the Fever, and it will be Connecticut Sun's ball with 1:28 left.
Situation maybe of Caitlin Clark.
Honestly, that's a bad. I don't think that was the play that was drawed up. I don't understand how you not try to get Caitlin Clark open and that possession there. So here goes Thomas. Thomas is going to have it at the top of the key. And want to give it off to Bonner. Bonner's going to have it. Here we go. Bonner's going to have it here. She's going to dribble. Looks. She pulls for the 3, and the 3 is no good. It is going to be a rebound by the Indiana Fever. We're under a minute. Oh, my God. We are under a minute. Here goes Mitchell for the 3, and that 3 is no good, but she get her own rebound, and that's going to be a turnover for Kelsey Mitchell. Oh, my God. And here goes Bonner. Bonner has it, gives it back to Thomas. Bonner has it. Give it to Thomas. Thomas give it to Mabry. Mabry for the 3, and that 3 is good. (81-77) in timeout, Indiana Fever. And this is why the Connecticut Sun went out and traded for Marina Mabry for these type of situations like this. That is beautiful. That is beautiful.
By the Indiana Fever, and you have an experienced Connecticut Sun team. And
Experienced Connecticut Sun team.
Mabry stepping up.
Marina freaking Mabry. What are y'all doing, man? We got 25 people in the chat, and we only got 21 likes. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button with 26 people in the chat. Y'all got to hit the like button, man. Make sure you put the camera on Clark after the game. I can't do that. I can't do that. They will still copyright strike me for that.
Earlier today said, I had a different level of fiery competitiveness as a kid.
Alyssa Thomas, 19. Mabry, 17. Bonner, 13. Burton with 10.
There was a player who hadn't scored a point all season. They tried to set up a bucket for her in a rec league game. I was 8 years old. I chased her down.
What a game. 81-77. 81-77. No, I mean them so I can see her. Oh, you want to see her cry, see? You such a troll, Anthony. It's crazy. All right, so here goes the inbound. Here goes Hall. Hall's going to have it, and they're going to deny Clark the ball, and they give it off to Mitchell. Mitchell pulls for the 3, and that 3 is no good, and it's going to be rebounded by the Sun. Here goes Dejanay Carrington, and the Fever is going to try to foul here, and they do with 38 seconds left. .38 seconds left on the clock. 81-77.
Indiana over the limit. Free throws for Carrington.
And Carrington got to hit these free throws, man. They got to take this game out of reach. And she only has 6 points in the game so far.
Shot at a career high 79% from the line this season.
And the first foul shot is good for Carrington.
It's the first. Indiana, one timeout remaining plus 2.
And the second, and both foul shots is good. 83-77 in the Indiana Fever. Do they call a timeout?
It's reset timeout. season. You can advance the basketball, you can substitute, but you cannot.
25 people in the chat. Hit the like button, y'all. Subscribe to the channel. We will be live for the Mercury and Lynx right after this game is over. And here goes Mitchell. Mitchell goes and she gets the layup. Layup is no good, and that's going to be it. And the Connecticut Sun might come away from it. And Bonner and Clark gets into it.
Lock-ons again, and Connecticut on the brink.
And they on the brink with 30.8 seconds left. 84 to 77.
Down the stretch, and that's what Connecticut has done these last few possessions on both ends of the floor.
Yes, DeWanna Bonner has 7 points in the fourth quarter. And if she get these two, she'll have 15. And that first foul shot is good. It makes it 84.
Today, she said she almost definitely will not play basketball this offseason. So it is likely we will not see her play again until April.
She'll play a lot of basketball, just not.
Not overseas, not 3-on-3. At least that's her current plan.
Yes.
Saw her parents, Brent and Ann, as Bonner 6 goals.
85 to 79.
Giving it up.
And Fagenbell gets it with the 2 points there. Makes it 79-85. Here goes Bonner. Bonner kicks it out. Give it to Mabry. And that's going to be out of bounds. And that's going to be a turnover with 20 seconds left. Well, 12.6 seconds left.
A quick screen for Caitlin Clark. See if she can get a three on.
Clark trying to get it up across her body. Back iron, no, out of bounds to Connecticut.
And this is going to be it. But I gotta give Caitlin Clark her credit, though, man. As a rookie, she carried that team into the playoffs, where Fever has not been a playoff team for a long time.
About to head to its 6th straight semifinal.
The Connecticut Sun might go to a 6th straight semifinal, but I gotta give credit when credit is due, man. I had so much lack. You know, I had so much to give. You know, so much stuff I had to say about Caitlin Clark. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I had a lot to say about Caitlin Clark. And negatively, I had a lot to say about Caitlin Clark. But I can't be mad at her and how this season ended for her. I can't be mad. Because at the end of the day, you know, Connecticut is a very experienced team. That's one. But this Indiana Fever team sucked for many years before Caitlin Clark got here. They ended up getting Aaliyah Boston. They went out and, you know, Kelsey Mitchell was going to be here. You know, you just got to put a little bit more firepower around your team. And I think they'll do that in the offseason. I really think they will. And I think that's going to be a good sign for the Indiana Fever. If they keep the consistency, they keep the coach, and they'll be fine. But I think Caitlin Clark carries this team. We all know who's the star on this team for the Indiana Fever. So 10.5 seconds left. So tip-off will be at 9:40. Hopefully they don't stop the clock. Keep stopping the clock here. And they stop it. So it's 86 to 79 right now. DeJounte Carrington made the first free throw. Once this is done, I'm going to end this live and go into the next live. That's what I'm going to do. 87-79. And the Connecticut Sun will be moving on to their 6th straight semifinals. And that is your final, ladies and gentlemen. That is your final. Congratulations to the Connecticut Sun. You know, congratulations to them. We really do appreciate it, but we all know this game is over, 87 to 81. And that is your final, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll be back. So make sure y'all leave this live and go into the next one, because now I got to go live for Mercury and Lynx. So with that being said, I will see y'all real quick, and I'm done, and I'll be right back in a couple of minutes.